Hi guys, it's Angie. Thanks for hanging out with me again, and today I have another unboxing. You guys probably feel like that's all I ever do is unboxings, isn't it? Well, I get a lot of crap. Not crap, good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, today's package is from my first order from this company. I've never ordered from them before, and I think I've mentioned before that I'm doing my best to try all the different diamond painting companies out there. And if you know of a place that I should try that you haven't seen me unbox on my channel, let me know down in the comments and I will go and check them out, and I'd be happy to give them a shot. So today's order comes from Craft Ease. I went ahead and placed an order for a couple of different canvases from Craft Ease. They have a couple of artists licensed to them that I like the work of, and I decided I wanted to give them a try. So it did take a little bit for this order to come in. I want to say probably about a month, maybe a little bit more, and I'm having a hard time getting them out of the package here. They did just come in boxes wrapped in this bubble mailer. We'll take a look and see what the status is of the boxes. Looks like they came through the post office pretty good. Undamaged. The boxes look good. They don't look to be bent or crinkled at all. So, usually I would prefer that these boxes come in a different, bigger box, but these look like they came through just fine and wrapped in the bubble mailer, so that's great. So I'm just going to pick one and we'll get started and see what I got. All right. Since it doesn't have any identification on the outside of which painting is which, it'll be a surprise for both of us. So this is the first one, and I can tell already which one it is just because it is rolled up opposite of the way that I would normally think it would be rolled, which again is no big deal, just an observation. This first one is by the artist Carla Gerard. She is licensed to a few different diamond painting companies, and that's all above board. There's nothing wrong with that. Artists can license. They don't have to license exclusively to one diamond painting company. They can license to more than one. Looks like our toolkit is a pretty standard toolkit. We've got 2 pens with multi-placers, but they are the fat multi-placers. Looks like a 3 and a 6 placer. A white boat, 2 plates of wax, 2 squishies, and a pair of tweezers. So a pretty standard toolkit there. Toss that down with the rest of them. And I was so happy to hear that someone is actually interested in my toolkits. So I don't have to waste them anymore. I can give them to somebody who will use them. This canvas is, I'm rolling it backwards just so we can get it to lie flat. This is poured glue, so it is okay to roll them the other way so that they will lie down flat. And another thing you can do is just put it under something heavy. I really like to put mine under the mattress for a few days when they come up like this. This is a bit stiffer of a canvas. It's just your standard eco canvas, nothing soft or special about it. It seems pretty pliable. It's not real stiff, but it's stiffer, I would say. And this is the first image that I got, and it is called Gray Swirl Tree by Carla Gerard. It is a round diamond painting, and it is 40 by 50 centimeters. So, yeah, I like it. This is the second piece that I've ordered by Carla Gerard. I have I have a diamond painting that I got from Craftably from one of their new images that is also by Carla Gerard. I think that was called Coral Sky. Check the sticky. I mean, it doesn't seem the stickiest, but it's sticky enough, I think. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with that. Let's take a look at the drill field. Now, you're probably seeing a lot of wrinkles on this canvas. They're not wrinkles in the canvas itself. They're just wrinkles on this top cover sheet. This top cover sheet does seem awfully flimsy, I want to say. It doesn't seem like it's very, it's not real thick. It's not the thickest plastic covering I've ever seen. I replaced this with shiitake mushrooms. Oh, that came off pretty easily. All right, good. You want to be careful not to put your plastic covering the wrong way down, because it'll stick and it will be a pain in the butt to get off. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh, I like to replace my plastic coverings with release papers anyway, so I'm not too upset about not having an awesome plastic covering, but I've seen other places do a thicker plastic covering, and I do prefer that. But, you know, no big deal. No big deal. It's a big plastic covering. It kind of really more than covers the canvas. Also no big deal. So I just want to take a look at the drill field and check it for clarity. And it's honestly here in this gray area in the middle, these symbols are a little bit difficult to read. Now that I pull it up a little bit closer to my eyes, I can make out the symbols, but barely. They are a little, I wish that they had gone with, you see right here where I'm talking about? It's really difficult to make out what those symbols are. They say G and K and H and O. I wish that they had printed those in white lettering, because they do have some, you know, with a dark background that are printed in white lettering, but these here with on the gray background are printed in black, and they are pretty hard to read. So I might have to use a light pad with this when I do it. I do use a pretty bright light when I'm working, so it might be okay once I get my glasses on and get sitting down with it. Yeah, all of this part here with the gray background is just a little difficult to read, and it might be my eyes too, but it is a little hard to see. I'm not gonna lie about that. So I am not the most pleased about that. I am pleased, however, that it does appear that this has been printed in the way where the picture was put on the canvas first, and then the drill field lettering superimposed on top of the image. So you're going to have details like these score marks in the tree. You can see that the drill symbols are, it's not pixeled, it's not printed per pixel. So those are going to show through behind the drills and the spaces behind the drills. And that's going to make for a much more fluid image when you are finished diamond painting it, because you're going to have those little areas that are going to show up between the drills and will help show and define the area. I do like this artist's artwork quite a bit. It's, I don't know, it's neat. I kind of like it. This diamond painting only has 25 colors, so not very many colors. And we do have DMC codes on the canvas, but not on the drills. So one thing I'm noticing is this drill, this DMC code on here, this one is highlighted in green, where the rest of them are just on a white background. So I'm thinking we might have some kind of a special drill in there. So let's get into these drills and take a look and see, because I think we might have a special drill, either an AB or a crystal. And more companies are doing that, having mixed drill canvases. So these are the drill colors that we have. And these drills look really nice. I'm not seeing any dustiness in the drill bags. I don't see any junk or debris in there. And the drill bags look nice and flat. So we have this beautiful chocolate brown, blue, gray, coral, mustard. a couple different colors green, and then we've got some mauve, a couple more browns, a red, a tan, green, dark brown, dark gray, medium gray, mocha, dark blue, teal, and peach. I really like all the colors in here. Then we've got tan, purple, light purple, more tan, black, and then here is that special drill I was seeing, and it is a crystal. So we've got green crystals that are going to go on this canvas somewhere, and it's going to be in the symbol area L. So let's take a look at the canvas and see where all those are going to go. So down here in the leaves, there are L's intermingled in with other drill colors. So there's going to be a lot of confetti in this diamond painting. There isn't anything that's going to be color blocking. It is confetti, confetti. So everywhere on the canvas where you see the leaves are going to be L's mixed in, which is going to be that green rhinestone. So that's going to give this a kind of a nice effect, kind of a shimmery effect. I like it. I like it a lot. And I like this because it's not such a ginormous size. It's a 40 by 50, so it's a more manageable size and more of a project that you'd be able to get done in a reasonable amount of time, rather than the huge projects that I've been working on recently. So it'll feel nice to actually be doing this with an end in sight when I do get to working on it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this under a mattress and get it flattened out properly. It does look like it's gonna flatten out nicely. It's flattening out pretty quickly just sitting here on the table. So I don't have any qualms about that. It's not going to have any long-lasting creases or anything in it, which is good. Got a little bit of sticky stuff on the back. I'm not sure what that is. Just glue that, I don't know. It's got some glue or something on the back. Not a big deal though. But I do really like the image, and the canvas is decent. Like I said, it's, you know, standard, but standard on the good side of standard. I just wish that that drill field had a little bit more clarity. So that's the first kit that I got from Craft Ease, and so let's get this second one open and take a look at that. I noticed that they also sell paint by number on their site, so that's something, if you're interested, you could take a look at that as well. So let's see what this one is. Dun. I'm getting that out of there. I'm going to go ahead and fold this one backwards as well. And this one, I can tell by looking at it already, has a lot of color blocking. So we got a little bit of something for everyone. It's funny how, you know, different artists' styles are rendered differently or charted differently depending on the style. So we have the same toolkit as before. The 2 pens, 2 multi-placers, boat, 2 plates of wax, and a pair of tweezers. And this diamond painting is by the artist Sybil Art, and it is called Kaori. And it is this girl with a swirly sky and her hair in the wind and just this butterfly and flowers and a rainbow. And it's just kind of whimsical and fun. This is kind of out of my wheelhouse. This isn't something that I would usually tend to gravitate towards, but I'm trying to challenge myself a little bit and do a little bit more of these more lighthearted and fun and whimsical diamond paintings rather than, you know, serious landscapes and stuff all the time that I seem to be getting myself into all the time. So I'm just peeling back this cover so that I can get the canvas to rest a little bit better, and it is working. It does make it lie flat a lot more quickly. So let's take a look at the drills. This one also looks like it has 2 special drills in it because we've got two items on the Legend that are in a different color. And the other thing I'm noticing about this particular image, which I did not, okay, on this first one that we looked at, there's a key on the bottom left and up at the top right. On this second one, on Kaori, there's only a key up here in the top right. There's not a second key on this side. That doesn't bother me at all because once I've kitted up, I'm not working off those keys anyway, but I know for a lot of people, they do use those keys when they're working. So it would be probably beneficial to have another key on the other side. And I don't think I told you the dimensions here. This one is also a 40 by 50, but it's landscape orientation rather than portrait orientation. So it's a different orientation, and like I said, this one is almost all color blocking, and all of the symbols on this canvas look clear as a bell. I won't have any problem at all differentiating any symbols at all. I just think on this first one, it was the background color really was kind of messing with the printed color. Another interesting thing to point out is while this first one is printed in the way with the image laid down and then the drill field superimposed on top of the image, so you get this better overall effect, this one is printed in a pixel way so that each drill box is, oh, Jeff chooses now to go out and cut the grass. Do you guys hear that lawnmower? My goodness. He's done nothing all day, and now he decides to cut the grass because he knows I'm making a video. Of course. Yeah. I told him I was coming in here to do this too. And so he goes right outside my craft room window and makes a video. Of course he does. I tell you guys. Anyway, what I was saying was, this one is made up of pixels. So this is, each square is made up of a pixel, and the individual pixels make the picture. So it's printed in a different way. But let's take a look at the drills on this guy and see what we've got. Going to have a lot of blues and grays. So this is our first one, which is blue, and these drills actually, and I could feel it, a little gritty. These drills do look a little bit dusty inside the bag. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but do you see how that's dusty in there, or a little bit discolored the bag is? You can't see clearly through it. So I'm not super thrilled about that. Maybe it's just that bag, because these other ones don't look like that. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, a little bit. It is a little bit, and I can feel the kind of the grittiness when I do this. So these drills are a little bit dusty, which is frustrating. I kind of hate that. Yeah, I could definitely, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you can definitely, I can definitely see through the bag that they're a little bit, there's some dust in those drill bags. So I might be having to do some work. So here's another blue color. So we've got those two blue colors. We've got red and a couple oranges. Then we have a lot of this light gray. I'm guessing that's probably 762. Some light pink, a lot of light blue, some brown and some more blue. We've got more blue. Oh, these drills are really dusty. I have to be honest, I'm pretty disappointed about that. There's nothing more well, an unsticky canvas is more frustrating, but aside from that, there's nothing more frustrating to me than dusty drills. So then we've got a little bit of pink, some black, some gray, some blue, some purple, some peach, more blue, and more grays, and a red. And I really like that. Well, I mean, of course I like it. I bought it. So now we come to our special drills, and it actually looks like we have 3 different special drills, and they're 3 crystals. So we have clear crystals, and like a yellow, and then a gold, and 2 big bags of gold drills, gold crystals. So there's going to be a lot of crystal going on in this painting. And I think that just because this is kind of a fun and whimsical image, I think that's going to make it extra fun and whimsical. So let's see where our special drills are going to go. They're going to be on symbol X, symbol J, and symbol Z. So X is going to be anywhere you see yellow. So all these yellow outlines everywhere on the canvas is an X. And that's going to be yellow crystals. And then here in this rainbow is J. That's going to be the clear crystals around this flower, around this cloud. And Z is also going to be crystal. So where do I see Z? Z, 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 Z. I don't see it right offhand. It's not jumping out at me immediately. Oh, I see. For some reason, the Z's are in a circle. The rest of the symbols do not have guide circles, but the Z's for some reason have guide circles around them, so they didn't look like Z's. So around the clouds, everywhere around the clouds are Z's. So that's going to be crystal as well. So around all the clouds, and then every place you see yellow is going to be rhinestones. So that's going to be really fun, and I think she's going to be just cute, cute, cute when she's finished. Don't know when I'll ever get to it, but it is a very, very cute image. So those were the two canvases I ordered from my first order from Crafties. I gotta say, for what I paid for them, I'm not blown away. I mean, I'm just gonna be completely honest. I'm never gonna like lie to you guys and be like super fake positive about something if I'm not so positive. It is a bummer about these drills being dusty, and it is kind of a bummer about this canvas having a hard time reading the symbols. So I would say, you know, I like the images, and I think that they're on the right track with licensing artists and having good artists available to license. I just think that they could do a little bit of work, especially for the price point. Do a little bit of work on things like the quality of the drills and the symbols on the canvas could have been a bit more clear. So that's just my first overall impression of Crafties. Let me know if you have had, what kind of experience you have had with them, if you have ordered from them, and what your experience was like, if you've finished any diamond paintings from them, and how they turned out, and what you thought of them. I would be interested to hear. So if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down in the comment section, and I will respond to you as soon as I can. If not, I will see you guys in my next video, and as always, thanks for hanging out with me while I try all the diamond painting companies that I can find. All right, you guys, I'll see y'all in my next video. Thanks. Bye.